What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I know you're here because you want to play high-level football. Whether you want to play pro, whether you want to play college, or whether you want to play on your A team, you have to know how to properly strike the ball. In today's video, I'm going to teach you the best pass that you can make as a footballer. If you do this on the pitch, you are going to get the eyes of scouts and agents, and they're going to be asking for your number after the game. It's a pretty simple pass, but you have to do a lot of training to be able to do it in games. As I always say, you first got to start in individual training, you bring it into team training, and then you bring it into games. So our goal in this video is to teach you the exact technique, how to do it. You bring it into your team training, and then you bring it into games. Let's get into it.
What's going on? Sorry to interrupt this video, but you know I only interrupt when I have something valuable to deliver for you. The most common question that I get on social media is, Rick, how do I improve my confidence? Rick, I'm so good in team training, but when I go to game day, I'm just not as good. What can you do to help me? And that's the main reason that I developed my app. The Rick Fit app is gonna help you improve your confidence on the pitch. What I do within the app is I design a new training session for you every single week, consisting of 60 to 70 exercises that are gonna make you more comfortable and better on the ball. When you improve your technique, you're gonna be more confident immediately. If you don't know that by now, just try 1 week on the app for free, and I guarantee if you're consistent for 7 days, for 15 minutes or more, when you go out to your next match day, you will be the most confident player on the pitch. If you don't believe me, click the link below and try it out for 7 days.
So you may be saying to yourself, yo Ricky, what if I play forward? Does this ball matter to me? Yes, it does. Let's go over first why it's very important to play this ball as a defender or a midfielder. When you receive this ball, whether you're playing center back, right back, or left back, you have the ability to play the ball directly through the lines. When you play the ball directly through the lines and you break the opposition's lines, you have the ability to go forward quicker, which obviously allows us for a goal scoring opportunity. And obviously that is our goal. As a forward, this ball is very important because it teaches you how to strike the ball. When you can strike the ball properly, almost skidding across the ground, you can allow yourself a quick shot in a short distance. So you can hit those corners, you can get that goalkeeper diving to ground. So no matter what position you play, defender, midfielder, or forward, this is gonna be a very useful technique for you to learn. So next step is to strike the ball. You can either do this a couple ways. One, have a partner. That's probably the number one way. Number two, you can work off a wall. And number three, you can work with a goal. So we're first gonna talk about the strike preparation, how to prepare the ball for this strike. Then we're gonna talk about how to actually strike the ball. So there's 7 steps for your strike prep. First step for your strike prep, you wanna get that ball nicely out of your feet. The second step is a proper lunge into the ball. You don't need a big run up, you don't need a big backswing for this strike, because we want to get this ball fizzing nicely across the ground. So the fourth step, and one of the number 1 rules for passing, is pointing your non-kicking foot, the planting leg, in the direction that you want the ball to go. So if the ball is going to go over here to my partner Adam, we want this foot pointed in the direction to where I want to play the ball. The 5th step is with that non-kicking leg, that plant leg, is having a nice knee bend for proper stability. The 6th step is having the opposite arm come up of the leg that you're striking with. And then the 7th step is a slight backswing, and then it's gonna be a slight follow through. So we're gonna give you a couple examples, and then we're gonna talk about the way that you actually strike this ball. Ball out the feet, slight lunge, toe pointed in the direction, along the grass.
What's going on? Sorry to interrupt this video, but as you know, I don't do any YouTube ads or take any sponsor money unless the brand fully aligns with RickFit. So what I want to present you today is the RickFit Soccer Training app. If you've never heard of it or you've never tried it, you need to try it right now. If you struggle with confidence on the pitch and you need to improve your technique, it's the #1 thing on the market right now that's going to get you to that next level. The #1 question I get from you and the rest of my audience is, how do I improve my confidence on the pitch? And the only way to improve your confidence on the pitch is to improve your technique. If you don't know how to control or manipulate the ball in every single way, how can you be confident? And the best part of all is that it's 7 days free. You can try the app for 7 days free, and if you don't like it, cancel and you won't get charged a dime. I hope to see you on there.
So now we got to talk about hitting the ball. We obviously talked about strike prep. #1, we got to hit the ball through the center of the ball. Not too low, not too high. #2, as you saw, we want the ball to glide nicely across the grass. This ball is actually known as a Grasscutter. So when you hit this ball properly, you will hear and feel that you pinged an excellent ball. Tip #3, we want the toes locked. We want the ankle locked and strong, and we want to hit the ball almost from the side of the ball. So as we're coming up to the ball, we want to hit that ball from the side of the ball, so we want our foot almost slanted. So the way that we're going to hit the ball, like I said, is we want the toes locked, we want the ankle down, and we want to make sure that our body is leaning over the ball. We don't want to be too far back. If we're leaning over the ball is going to glide. This guy's different level.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about where to hit the ball. We want to hit the ball on the instep here. So almost along this entire bone that runs up from the big toe. Not exactly on the laces, not on the inside, basically 50-50 in between the two. So the 5th step that you want to take into account is you want to almost stop the follow through of this early. So let's show you a quick example and I'll explain the last 2 tips to you as we're showing it. So we want to stop that follow through early, and we want to have a nice lean over the ball. Those are the last 2 tips, and then all you got to do, like I said, you get a partner. We'll show you some examples on the goal. You can work on a wall to work on this driven ball. Combine all the steps we talked about, and that's it. As you see, it arrives at his feet really nicely. One last tip that I forgot about is you want your eyes on the ball that you want to hit. That will help you stay focused and concentrated the entire time. So combine all those steps together, eyes focused on the ball, and you ping it over. So here at RickFit, we give you options. We don't give you one option and that's all you can do. Maybe your friend is sick today, maybe your friend's got a plan with his girlfriend, maybe he's got a plan with his family. So we can work on a goal. So what you want to do is you just take a cone, take about 4 shoe steps from the pole, place that down. Same thing on this one. And you can work on the same exact thing we talked about. So now, main objective, obviously we're trying to get that ball into the corners. So you can do a couple things. You can do a roll to a strike, or you can just do a stationary strike. So depending if you're a beginner, intermediate, first I would start with the short distance, then you can move to the 18.
going on? Sorry to interrupt this video again, but I want to tell you technique equals confidence. If you need to improve your confidence on the pitch, the number one thing that you need to do is improve your technique. If you're not good enough on the ball, how are you going to be confident? The best news of the day for you is you can try my brand new app, the RickFit Soccer Training app, for 7 days free on Apple or Google. You can also click the link below and get started immediately. You can try the app, and if you don't like it, you cancel and you won't get charged a dime. I hope to see you in there.
Third alternative, against the wall. If you can't do any of the three, I'm sorry, you gotta stop watching RickFit's channel. We've given you 3 alternatives. 1 with a partner, 2 with a goal, 3 with a wall. I know you're gonna say to me, Rick, but I can't find a wall. Yes, you can. Look around. Schoolyards, public parking grounds, anywhere. Just look and you will find the walls. So last option we've been talking about, get against the wall. Get that ball out of your feet, ping it against the wall, and that's a wrap. Boom. Receive. You don't need to worry as much about the first touch because we're working on driven ball against the wall. So over the next couple months here on YouTube, we're gonna be going very deep on each and every technique that's gonna make you a better footballer. If you wanna see a specific technique, make sure you drop it below in the comments and I will break it down as precisely and detailed as possible. Also, if you wanna work on your own individual skills, if you wanna improve your confidence on the pitch, you know you gotta be training consistently. But you may not have the money to pay a one-on-one coach for every session. That's the exact reason I'm gonna give you my app for 7 days free. You get on the app, I provide you a new weekly session each and every week, broken down for you. I coach you through every single exercise, just like I did in this video and all my other YouTube videos. I got a timer on there. It's your own personal football coach in your pocket. If you're consistent on the app, and you really put all this stuff into practice, you will improve yourself as a footballer immensely. I guarantee you spend 1 month on the app, your football development will improve like you've never seen before. So click the link below, get on the app, 7 days free. If you don't like it, cancel, you won't pay a dime. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. Make sure you turn those bells on, those notifications. Ricky out, deuces. Hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you click one of these 2 videos right here to stay up to date with the best football development channel here on YouTube. And most importantly, don't forget to drink your sparkling water. Deuces.